Hi everyone, it's JoJo. I am getting ready to work on this clock that we received. Um, I'm doing this as a gift from my daughter-in-law. It is hers. I'm going to start at the top and work my way down because this bottom part will be hanging off my desk. So when I start these, like this one, I normally get me out a couple of paper clips. And of course, all my paper clips seem to want to stick together. But I go to the bottom and I just kind of roll this. I don't fold it. I just roll it. And I'm going to roll it up just a little bit. And I'm going to put a paper clip on this side. And then I'm going to make sure this side rolls. And this is just so it doesn't bend. It's rolled. And then I'm going to put my paper clip on this side. So now it can kind of hang off my desk and it's not going to get folded. So then I have, I normally peel back the paper or the plastic, and I just kind of slide it forward a little bit, get some of the creases out. And I have some washi tape that's not my favorite here. So I'm going to use this because it's just going to be, it'll end up going in the trash. But I am going to, I think I'm going to block off just, just enough that I can work on at a time. And I'm just going to try to put it across kind of straight. Doesn't matter if you're not perfect. And then just tear it off on the side. And then if this was a different one, I would do it different. If it was full. This is just a partial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take me another piece of my tape. And I'm just going to put it down the center here. Kind of. It's not perfect. It's not, but it's good. Now this doesn't touch right there. So I'm just going to add another piece. It doesn't have to. I just like for it to. So my plastic doesn't tear. And what I like to do is peel my plastic all the way up. And if I had more than one tape, I would do this for each section. I like to go in and just kind of cut it right there next to the edge. Now sometimes I can tear my plastic, but I find out that a lot of times it doesn't tear straight. I'm going to smooth that side back out, and I'm going to pull this side down. I would just cut this off, and this is what I normally use my cover minders for, to hold this back, but I didn't bring them in here. So I'm not going to stress about it. It'll kind of stay out of my way as I go. So I'm going to do this one a little bit different than I normally do. I'm going to take, because here we have our 6 colors. This one here is the same as one. So it's 6 colors. I have a light pad for us to use, and it's showing my light through. That's why I had that on. See if I plug this in. Plug it in. I don't want to blind y'all. So, I wonder if I use this, if that'll take some of the glare. Take some of the glare away. Everything's fallen on me. I have these little trays, and I'm going to put them out here. I have 6 of them. Now, I'm not going to do it this way, but I could go through and put my number 6 on these. I was going to do it that way, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then pour a little bit in each one. But the area that I'm working in is not big enough to accommodate without spillage. So I'm just going to do this like we normally do. So I was just kidding when I said we were going to do it different. I really was going to try, but I just don't have enough room right here in my area. Need to put on my stronger glasses so I can see this. Get out my handy dandy tools. Pull my plastic bag, and these have some like weird like symbols to them. So a lot of mine just have like alphabet and numbers, but this one here is symbols mainly. If you remember seeing the kit up, like this one here is got the devil symbols, and they're all right in here. So I think I will, just for in case I can get them out on the edge of my thing, I think I will put my a number 1 right here, so I know it's 1. So I may do that as I go. Now this will not just rub off as long as I don't rub on it. And then let's see. These here number 5. I can go back and look, but I don't want to look. So I'm going to try to do this like this for us. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be jumping back and forth. And then this, put number 6 on this one. So here we have 1, 5, number 6. Some of my little trays have dust on them. They've been sitting in here. Here's 2, 3, 4. Okay, I was kidding again. We will try it this way. Bear with me. I'm trying to learn how to do better videos for y'all. I absolutely love this diamond painting. It has changed my whole world right now. So I'm just going to pour just a little bit. I'm not pouring all of it, just a little bit in each container. Because if I don't finish this, I will have to pour them all back in these containers. So I'm going to move this out of my way so I have a little bit more room. Okay. So I may eventually move these over on the side that you can't see. It'll depend. Let me, I want to take this out so I can see better. See if I put these back on here, if that'll take. I just don't want y'all to be glared from this light. Now, Temu does sell these lights. They're pretty cheap, and I highly recommend them. For so many, they're good for so many different things. Not just diamond painting. I use mine for a lot of things, like if I want to trace something, or if I need to see through something, you know, they're really, really nice. You know what I did? What I did not do is I did not write down my symbols on here. I wrote the numbers. I should have put the symbols. However, right here on the edge of my canvas are the numbers and the symbols, and there's one on the bottom. So I will be looking and referring here for my symbols. So I think I'm going to start with my number 5. And of course my pencil's not, or my pen needs wax. I just push down in here and pull and get rid of the excess. I actually have a glue dot in this one, but it's time for it to be changed. I like the glue dots. You can use the wax, which you just seen me do. I do use the wax quite often. But I really would prefer the glue dots. They last me longer, especially whenever I spend quite a bit of time diamond painting. Okay, then the next one I'm going to do, I'm doing my bigger ones kind of first. Maybe I shouldn't. I think I'm going to go with my number 1 here, which is this one. I'm just going to slide my trays down and try to remember not to do something so silly as that. So then we got all these to pick back up. I'm really good at dumping. I'm better at dumping than I am placing. I'm just going to slide all of these. Okay. Remind myself to look at those numbers and not get them mixed up and confused. So y'all get to see the mistakes that I get to make. Now this canvas does still have some wrinkles in it, and I don't like the wrinkles. However, once it is finished, when I get these placed and this gets sealed, it'll flatten out further. I'll just pick these up without putting them in my tray. And you can start anywhere you want to. You don't have to start where I'm at. This is annoying me, so I'm going to take a piece of my tape and I'm going to put across here, so I know this is the top part. Get my little diamonds, and I'm just going to pull this back and cut this off so it doesn't drive us all crazy. Normally I would put a cover minder. Now it doesn't matter if I put this way or this way. I just cannot put it bottom up, you know, because this will stick. So yeah, that cuts out on some of the rattle, doesn't it? Like I said, if I'm going to make any mistakes, it is going to be while I am trying to show y'all what I'm doing. That's just how it works for me. So I apologize for that. I should, I guess, change my name from to JoJo the Messy Crafter, because I can be very messy on video, right? If I'm just doing something and it's just me, I don't have a problem. Just whenever I turn this camera on, I don't know if it's because I get a little nervous or what it is. I don't get as nervous now as I did when I first began. When I first began, it was awful. I'd really mess up. I would flutter over my words. Now, not as bad. I still do, but not like, not like I did. I really appreciate all of you that have subscribed to my channel and that watch my videos. It really does mean a lot, and it helps me out. My whole goal, like with Temu, because I am a Temu affiliate and influencer, and a big part of my goal is to be able to continue to get things so I can show you all how to do them. I know right now I'm stuck on the diamond paintings, but I hope that I hope some of you like these videos. And I'm going to show you what I do with my leftover diamonds and my leftover drills. I call them diamonds. They're gems and drills. But I'm going to show you what I do with those in some future videos. I have a whole bunch of things planned out for the rest of the year, actually. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to stick in one place for a minute. It's hard to do because I want to do so many different things. And, you know, I say and watch a video, or I'll think of something and like, oh, I've got to do this. And it's like, wait, you got to slow down. You got to get back on track. I'm trying to get myself back into a good state of mind. And I'm getting there. It's just a slow process. It doesn't happen overnight. I've had a lot go on, but I'm okay. And it's okay not to be okay. I just have to remind myself of that, you know, because I try so hard to always be okay. And it's okay if I'm not sometimes. It just, how I behave is the biggest issue, and I think I handle things pretty good most of the time. Try to let God take care of it for me. So I'm just going crazy with this number one. There's more number ones than there is anything. That's why there is so much of it. I don't know if y'all would rather me not talk and do more videos of just showing the process, or if you want me to figure out something I can chat about. I've been sitting here thinking, what do I chat about today? So I'll start with the junk journals. Y'all know I love the junk journals, and I've been doing junk journals for a while, a few years, and I'm not walking away from them. I'm just taking a break. I have been thinking seriously about incorporating diamond painting with my journals. I think that I think I can do it. I think it will be. I have some really cool ideas that I'm working on, and I'm trying to come up with some other things. Sorry about that. Had a spider on my desk. Y'all didn't want to see me go crazy, so I paused you. Don't like them. Not at all. Anyway, back to the junk journals. I have a lot of plans. I'm still on Took Craft Table. I'm still on her design team. So I plan on working on that soon. So, yeah, I have some different ideas. She's got some beautiful kits. Beautiful kits. She's over on Ko-fi. Ko-fi. I think it's coffee is how it's pronounced. She's got some amazing stuff over there. So you'll have to check it out. Her name's Took's Craft Table. In some of my past videos, I have her link and stuff. If any of you want her link, send me a message and I'll send it to you. Either comment below and I can add it below, or send me a message, email or Facebook, and I will get right back with you. I'm going to incorporate some of this into my I'm going to put some empty trays right here, so that way the light's not blaring. But I'm going to incorporate some of this into making my ephemera. It's just a process. It's not hard. It's not as tedious as it might look. Very, very easy. And I like to cross stitch too. And this is like a form of kind of almost, to me, a mix between cross stitch and paint by numbers. And I like to paint by numbers. I just don't do the paint by numbers anymore. I used to do them all the time. My hardest part with the paint by number was waiting for the paint to dry. So at first, when I first started out, the only thing I could get my hands on were oils. And y'all know you got to wait forever for oil paintings to dry. Because if you don't, you're going to smear the paint all over the place. And those can take up to a week or longer. Yeah, and they were just really irritating. And then I ran across some that were the acrylic, and I love those. But there's no happy medium. Acrylic dries almost too fast sometimes. It just depends, but I really like the acrylic better. I was going to add some more one to this tray, but I'm not going to because I'm almost finished. One tip that I'm going to suggest, sometimes I don't know what to do with my left hand. It's just out here in left field, and I need to, I feel like I need to hold my thing sometimes, my painting down. So whenever I put this down, I try not to do it more, than I can put my hand here, because I don't want my hand in the glue. So now I can put this back over here, and we have this one, which is number 6. So that's these right here. Oops. Put that diamond back over there. Or gem. I call them diamonds. I think it's because these are called diamond paintings. Don't know why they weren't called drill paintings or gem paintings. What's the weather like where all of you are at? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe even put what state you're in. I'm in Indiana, and it is extremely, extremely hot here. The heat index is like 107 today. Very hot. So I can't go outside, and hence I make tons of videos. So I will oversaturate y'all with videos right now. And you know, with the heat comes the crazy flying bugs. So I got a gnat in here bothering me. Or as they call them in Australia, a midgie. Driving me nuts. Right outside my house, right out in the very front, right there in my front yard, I have a huge, belongs to the city, street light. Huge. And so anytime my front door is open, those stupid flying insects come flying in the house because they like my light in the living room, because I have a big light in there. And it drives me absolutely crazy. It's really cool though, and I know it sounds crazy, and I probably shouldn't say this in a video, but we have bats around here too. You know, where there's bugs, there's bats. And it's really fun late at night to watch them out there flying around and eating. They're eating their lunch. I'm just going to be nice about it, but it's really cool to watch them. I like animals. Sitting on my front porch, you can hear chickens and cows like in the country. And at night, late at night, you can hear coyotes howling. It's really cool. And I live in a very tiny town. It's one of those towns where just about everybody knows everybody else. Except I don't know very many people still. I've only lived here like 30 years now, so I'm one of those kind of people that stays to myself for the most part. I love people, but I like being, I don't know, kind of like being alone too sometimes. I had a big family. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Oops, I'm going to pull this back, and I'm going to cut this off. And I'm going to have to bring my tray back over here. What I might do right now is cut this one off and come back for a part 2 on the clock. So that way the video doesn't go real long. I know most of you don't like long videos, so that way you can come back and watch the next one whenever I upload it, because this one will be right at 30 minutes. And then I will go on from this other side. So I thank you all so much for being here with me, for listening to my chatter. I appreciate every one of you, thank you so much. If you have any suggestions or any ideas for me, please leave them in the comments below. And please hit the like and subscribe button, and go check out the Temu links. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great day. And remember to be kind to one another. Bye-bye.